Hello and welcome back to X-Piratez. In the last episode, we had a big bandit camp. We also had a pogrom led by the Dark Ones, or the enemies from the Doom game. And we had another precinct under attack. So it took a while for everything. We're slowly getting to the end of the first year. And I believe it's time to get this hideout done. Otherwise, it may soonish evolve into something more dangerous. However, most of our crew is currently down. So let's hope I can get them operational until before the precinct gets attacked. Precinct attacked. And the thing is gets upgraded. And we got the armor card with recoilless rifle. Arguably the heaviest variant of the armored cut is best when expecting heavy combat, although its armor protection might prove not enough for such a serious combat. I think it will prove enough. If you can destroy a tank in one hit, that will be fine. That's 150 damage. And does it reduce armor? Enemy? No. The quad launcher should. So using heat, it's only 40% effective anyway. Is with accuracy. Tactical armor. Not just tactical armor, but gut tactical armor. In fact, however, it is still the same body armor that stops weak bullets and makes movement a little difficult. Very vulnerable to choking. Good protection against the piercing. It's a mediocre armor, but the best armor to the cats. As in the case of Ubergas variant, this armor makes movement even more difficult with a helmet. It gives some breathing protection. So yeah, drastically improves stroke protection. I mean, it's reactions, yeah, everything goes down except health. You're more healthy in heavy armor. And hand mortar. Hand mortar is a mortar you can fire using a single hand. Meanwhile, your other hand is free to make profits on something else. Time is money, and we know that. You are done training. Dallas, DC. The Sun City. Almost every square inch of unoccupied space here is covered with solar cells. This can be a dazzling sight on a sunny day, and is why everyone on the street wears sunglasses. These sunglasses are also distributed amongst the slave population, with the local slave market being the biggest on the planet and offering workforce for every conceivable task, be it sex work, construction, or agricultural labor. Local ranchers' fields stretch for many miles around Dallas, and someone must tend to them. not at the local money bags like shopping far from home. Alright, what else do we need? Doing that interceptor, yes. Assembly. Excavator. Another resources from the gofts. No. You need to rest. I need to check all the girls. Days, 3 days, 1 day. If I wait 1 day, I think I get a better team. And I think they will wait not long. Gravity lifter. A ubiquitous device found in ships, housing, transport platforms, etc., characterized by a red, green, or blue glow. Its magic seems to work by locally altering the force of gravity, aka the same force that makes a vessel with blasted engines crash down to Earth, or a kicked midget crash down the stairs. After some meditations on the nature of these magics, which involved smoking strange stuff, while sitting inside on an old engine and talking about arcane subjects while wearing next to nothing, we feel we have a much better understanding of the machine, spirits that make them work. Also a cryptic message for you: don't stand on lifters during takeoff. And we finally have hover suit. So transport, this is a fast heavy-duty troop transport used for both space warfare and rapid ground insertion. You can expect this to be used against their hideouts. Press X to down. And we're out of both papers. UAC carbine. Okay. Mercs. Fractured interstellar network. Toughest, strongest, and most ruthless of Earth's mutants can easily find employment in the Stargate affiliated Merc organization, which is a private owned military force armed to the teeth and extremely dangerous. It's ironic how their actual standing is obviously higher than that of a pure-blood human factions. While the mercs work for anyone who can afford them, they're ultimately a faithful tool of the Star Gods. Pandemonium, a large city in Africa notorious for frequent Dark One assaults. It's unknown what lures the demon-possessed here. Locals have plenty of theories, some crazier than others, from dark artifacts to a natural portal to hell somewhere beneath the city. Nobody is enthusiastic enough to discover the truth, as anybody who can leave Pandemonium does so at the first opportunity. And our collection of beehives is done. And we got more crew ready. Just check the freshness. Go. You're good to go. You're good to go. I think everyone's technically good to go. I'll reduce the numbers of peasants to 0. Let's note only. This is the government, right? Right. Okay, funny, we're heavy, but we don't have heavy. Right. Running low on acrobatics. Hero of the masks, okay? Definitely click on this. Hello. Didn't expect you here. Nothing. Even have a medkit. There's Neo who was shooting. It's probably you. really happy. There's no one in the ship. In the ship, then where are they? Or he was hiding here. Like the two ones we got. That's a nice strength upgrade. Stand. 9 people, so probably 2 nights, 2 days, and we're going to attack the main base, that base. 7 million. Traitor's Gate. Not much is known about this place, less than one would want to know. Yet still more than what is known about other technocracy cities. They say that a significant part of the gate is one colossal concentration camp for the criminals, the dissidents and the downtrodden, as well as for everyone who wound up in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's obvious that all of these poor souls are converted into cyborgs. No one knows what kind of cyborgs they become, which makes discussions about this place even more dread-provoking. Some rumors suggest something far more simple, and those people are simply drowned in the Tomac River that flows through the city. They also say that the former country that became the technocracy in the 20th century was the first on its continent to surrender to the invaders, and the city name. Pilots. Since being allowed to fly a nuclear-powered vessel is considered a major privilege in any provisional government organization, these guys consider themselves to be elite. Truth be told, despite their buffoonery, they're usually much better specialists than guild-held sailors. Watch out for their well-honed reflexes. If you actually engage them in ground combat, which is a sure way to offend their masters and upset our politics, by the way. How do we capture them? Craft's range is calculated differently for crafts that use physical fuel, like chemicals or helium. They burn fuel faster than the faster they go. Fuel is replenished at a rate of 1 fuel item per hour. One fuel item gives a much better range for light craft than for heavy ones. And we have more gold agent balance. We didn't get the papers. Right, and since we have money now, we'll expand this with more libraries. Get the wheat plantation? No, still ongoing. And since also we got the money, workshop space available 20, so you can buy 20 runs here. We have space for 14. Really? 60. Only got brainers then fired brain 2 runs. And I wanted large prison again. Clock tower. one more day. Imperial Code Life. Inhabiting Latin Empire and having rank 2+, you represent nobility and thus obliged to partake in formal dance like duels with noble ladies. You lost and had to spend a day as a maid of the lady, catering to her various caprices until she finally asked you for a 50k ransom. Let's learn a few of her kinks. If you were for Red Codex, that will be the case. Automation of lighting and watering allowed us to master the growing of a notoriously difficult yet very useful plant, sectoid. Farming aimed for dumbheads and needs following certain steps. Construct sectoid plantation. This needs 12 sectoids. It can be either constructed anew or on top of existing plantation. The latter save us 80,000. When ready, dismantle it to change water and light regimen. Fostering second phase of grown, this will cost 25,000. When fully grown, dismantle again to harvest, cost 5,000. This will net us 240 sectoid and leave behind a standard plantation. It's also another way to make money technically. Drive, a shadow tech that improves ship speed, that's 900, 18,000 and so on. Best depends on class, like all STCs also provide shields. You can now produce Ether Drive X, Ether Drive Plus. Requires base service power, fusion power, mainframe. Now we can make one Ether Drive. Boarding torpedo. These brutal contraptions are used in space combat, launched against capital ships with extreme vessel velocity. The boarding part is protected from impact by gravity generators, can be used to breach our hideouts as well. Thankfully, their velocity in atmosphere is low enough for our point defenses to react. Do you have any of this? Sheriff's Handbook. The booklet contains a wealth of information useful to every Confederate lawman. It will take time to read it all. And gave us a heavy baton, a big stick wielded by various police forces, slow to act but tough on criminals, and power plus 55% of strength. So if you have 100 strength girl, this is does like 18 damage days, plus variances, of course. Stone Keep is literally a stone keep. The local tribe that built the keep wasn't perfectly inspired when naming it, but they've become quite civilized over the last few centuries and are doing just fine nowadays. The sturdy walls prevent the ubiquitous Deep One's raids, and the city plays nice with all the big factions. How was our 2 days, 2 days, 1 day, 6 days, 6 days, 3 days? Yeah, I think I need to wait. Okay. And we got Esoterica, which will send to you. It's new type of base that does all the reading stuff. For now, because there's plenty of reading. I need tank vests here. I need more blood threads and I need more aqua plastics. Aqua plastics. Mesh. So I do the RAM. No, I don't need the vest and the mesh. I just need it. Why can I only make what? Aqua Plastics back. I was robbed. Corsair, light fighter that can be cobbled together at your workshops. Fragile but fast and not too fuel demanding. Fuel Elerium. Speed, but the upgrade probably from the bike is that that's more guns than the bike while not being as fast. Shotgun. So what does it take to build Corsair? Old fighter hull. Old fighter hull we buy. And cloaking device. Fusion torch cell, which only have one. So we cannot make it yet, at least. Corsair, which because we need resources. Heavy machine gun. Okay. Spire. The outstanding feature of the city is a black, almost obsidian tower dominating the surrounding landscape. No one knows the true purpose of this tower or even its origin. Legends have it that star gods have granted this tower to Canaria for some immeasurably valuable service. Rendered, some say that this tower was erected by a technocracy on behalf of the star gods. Others insist that this majestic monument stands watch against the threat of technocracy incursion while serving as a beacon for ships. In a rather peculiar anecdote, a guild freighter crashed into the tower back in 2597. The one remained unscathed while the ship was reduced to rubble. Okay. And we got big iron. How's our hands doing? Nice. Right, and we will ship Medusa and all the sectoids we have, because we need to start making more sectoids. Cloaking device, cool, and old fighter hull, and then we need to research that fusion torch. think the fusion torch is once we get the school project. No, you already have it. Okay. Fusion torch Salonia. Roving bandits. Okay, expand. Wheat plantation. Alright, there's no point of doing it as off schedule. Sacrifices, okay. Escort and raiders. I want to attack the base on the next episode because it will take a lot of time. Fui. Well, we just lost 2 millions. Journey notes. These contain not only fun memories but also useful insight and bits of knowledge picked up along the way, and life itself is a journey, and those who rush learn less. This movie, almost indistinguishable from a human, except for things like strange hair or eye pigmentation or other minor features, they can possess quite unusual agility and magic aptitude. But such individuals quickly rise above the mundane toils of mutant communities, becoming entertainers, clairvoyants, or thieves, which brings their whole kind of reputation of being sneaky and untrustworthy. Let's hope you won't be shot down. Fuj. soon as we get the resources for the Corsair, we can already ship this there. And we didn't lose the pilot. The pilot will arrive within several days. But yeah, it is a loss nonetheless. Alright, we got the escort from the church. I'll send this crowd because I want my gals. Fit for that base attack. So I don't have Omega rifles. Question is, do I want rocket launcher? Or I don't have rockets. That's for my safety. Big one. Here's the raiders. And they backed out. Three days. Replace all the bikes with those fighters. Maybe except you, because you need 2 pilots. So you will have Corsair, you will have Corsair, you will have bikes. Alright, let's see what the escort is look like. Maidens. Of course. I can see you, you can see me. So many maidens. Why did I build a vehicle? Up. Well, if I want a lot of maidens to be captured, probably that escort is the fine example of thanks for missing. Yeah, only 4 maidens. Extremely juicy equipment. Next turn. That selected one. Oh, that was a mistake. screaming. Must they be dying? Hello. Should be crying. She's crying. You will not enter. Bad girl. She panicking, she be dead. Outsourcing that. That's probably the final one. Mr. Ogre do something about it. Yes, he can, or rather she can. Right, at least we captured some. Which is fine. And we got fart back. Whips. Alright, I'll be finishing for today. Only 2 missions, but there was a lot of text of reading. And next episode we will assault the Ninja HQ, I think. Not rather HQ, but the outpost. Before it creates something more dangerous, and I know there is an airfield here. So maybe, probably someday later, that we do that airfield. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.